Hey guys, and now I am going to be revealing the title of my soap opera that I'm going to be making very soon. I have hinted that I'm going to be doing a soap opera. I wrote all the episodes. There are 6 episodes written, and it's based on the screenplay that I wrote at UCLA back in 2006. It was originally a screenplay under the same title because it was based on a location. Now, I had hinted location is everything in my soap opera. You're going to have establishing shots. You're going to have establishing shots in the opening credits, in the guest starring credits, during transition scenes, establishing scenes, etc., whatever. So, back in 2006, for my second class in screenwriting, I took with Fred Rubin, who wrote Different Strokes and Mama's Family and Family Matters and Step by Step and produced them, or some of them. He told me that my screenplay was part of such a big world. There's so much that was going on. It could have been more than just a screenplay. It could have been an actual ongoing series. So around 2000, maybe like 9 or so, I wrote a pilot. I wrote like a 1-hour pilot, the 4 acts, the teaser and the 4 acts, and just the pilot. And I don't even remember what it was about. It was set at a location, which was the title of my screenplay at UCLA. And my professor told me, I think you know the screenplay so well that you wrote it ahead of time. I said, I know the location very well because I'm very familiar with it. So around the time I was moving home, I think I just revised the screenplay. It was set in a neighborhood with several families. But then over the years, I said, 2019, 2021, I said, it may be hard to get those locations to actually film at them. Some residents will say no, some might not want you filming there, but I knew one location I would have it easy with. Another one, we could cheat and just show the outside, as if the characters were coming out of the house or going into the house, and just cheat it. And then we'd film the interior somewhere else, or the backyard somewhere else, to make them look more exquisite and more posh. So, the name of my soap opera, my nighttime soap opera, and this has never been done before, especially the one I'm making. It was done as a documentary series back in 2017-18. And I said to myself, wow, what if they had made it a drama? Or what if they had made it a soap opera? Or even a sitcom? They would have had their first take at a fictionalized version of this actual location that I'm familiar with. So, the name of my nighttime soap opera is Lawtown. It's the slang term take on Lawrence, Massachusetts. Lawtown. And it's going to consist of 6 half-hour episodes. Could be a little less, could be a little more in length. It's going to be a multi-ethnic cast, mostly consisting of teenagers. They're going to be in a high school setting, and you're going to have 2 main families. 2 main families. There's going to be a rich family that has it easy, and a struggling family that has it hard. Hard-working. And there's going to be a lot of drama going on. When you think of Lawrence, Lawtown, what do you think of? Not just hardworking people, but you also think of crimes, drugs, gangs, prostitution, deportation, fights, sex. Lawtown will have all of that and more. I will be writing, writing, and executive producing, along with my director, who's going to also co-create, co-write, and co-produce, executive produce with me. And they're going to be like a tech. So when people say Cinecore, he doesn't know what he's doing, he's a hermit, he hasn't lived. My director, who's an award-winning director, and has been an award-winning writer too, I believe, he is going to look it all over, all the scripts, all the screenplays, all the half-hour nighttime drama, soap opera episodes I wrote, and they're going to give their feedback. They're going to change things around if they need to be changed around, and they're going to, with all their knowledge, make it as legit and as Lawtown as it can be. And I also encourage other people too, other Lawtown fools that are from Lawrence. If they want to help out, they can. And we're going to make Lawtown a great series. It's not just about crimes and drugs. It's about hardworking citizens. So there's going to be the good and the bad. Like the facts of life. You take the good, you take the bad. Every episode will end in a cliffhanger. And hopefully we start auditions very soon this summer, late August, and we start filming before the fall. Because the first episode deals with the beginning of school, the very first day of school. And there you have it. There's some of what Lawtown will be about. 2 families living in the same neighborhood, consisting of several teenagers going to the same high school. And all the trials and tribulations they go through in the city. With the mix of drugs, sex, gangs, crimes, and so much drama. So I encourage you guys to, if you go to Central Catholic High School, Lawrence High School, Methuen High School, Haverhill High School, North Andover High School, Andover High School, even Merrimack College, Northern Essex Community College, 18 to look youngers we're looking for. Mostly 18 to look youngers. And if I give people extra work, I am not the type that shies away from giving lines. I'm not going to be like those directors were to me in Hollywood. If I feature someone on camera, they're getting a line and credit. Here's to Lawtown.